There's a new sensation that hit YouTube about a few months ago called Internet Bloodsports. It comprised mainly of two channels that would bring on guests to have a debate or screaming match to see who would come out the victor, but now has brought about new channels on the way. This video is going to help you understand what Internet Bloodsports is and where it is today. So you're probably wondering when Bloodsports first originated. This might not be the whole truth, but whatever. Just go with it. It all started by one man named Tonkasaw that decided to take a glance at the Kraut incident that was blowing up in December. Another guy by the name of Mr. Medicare stirred the pot to get people to start debating and yelling at each other, so Tonkasaw could use his channel as a conduit for such occurrences. Andy Warski decided to hop on this train and invited people to a stream about the Kraut incident to see if there was a potential conclusion to this whole debacle. Really, this is just Kraut playing 5D chess, but we can't exactly be for sure. Andy ended up changing his channel over this debacle and decided to use his channel as a way for people with unpopular opinions, mostly the alt-right, to have a voice. Tonkasaw not only hosted Internet Bloodsports on his channel, but participated them as well. Same thing as Andy, despite being hosts. He currently has an unbeaten win streak of 56-0 on his channel. Now that you have a synopsis of when Internet Bloodsports started, I can give you a description of how it works. Internet Bloodsports is having two or more people, the usual number being 2, debating each other over whatever subject they agreed to, such as having an ethno-state, whether or not someone docks someone else, or what's currently trending like gun laws, or even whether or not it's legal to acquire the liberalist trademark. Some channels have certain rules like Tonka's, but he pretty much allows anyone to be on his channel as long as they're entertaining, for the most part. The name comes from the movie Bloodsport because it has a similar style of wanting to beat the ever-living shit out of each other through banter and/or argumentation strategies such as yelling, screaming, or providing evidence to back up your claim and avoiding every single logical fallacy in the universe. Usually, the former two parts, not necessarily the last part. Both Warski and Tonka's channels have a co-host. The co-host for Warski is JF, known for being a biologist, and the co-host for Tonka is Failure, known for actually not being a failure. Both of these men help moderate the debates and are the foils to the main hosts. Many different internet celebrities have either been invited or have appeared on Internet Bloodsports, including Sargon of Akkad, Brittany Venti, Styx Hexenhammer 666, Richard Spencer, Count Dankula, Mr. Medicare, and many, many more. Now, you might be wondering if Internet Bloodsports is a dying breed. Well, I don't think so. According to Tonkasaw's view count on each video for the past 3 months, it has been getting bigger. Look at the views at the beginning of Internet Bloodsports. Now look at the view count for recent videos. The newer videos have higher view counts than the older videos by a significant margin. Now this is also due to having internet celebrities coming on, but this helps the case of it getting popular more so than it is dying off. Now let's look at Andy Warski's view count from the beginning of Bloodsports to his most recent set of videos. Andy's views are smaller than they were previously, because he decided to have more normal debates than he did back then. And since JF became a co-host, it changed the formula of how the streams were run, and helped establish a more civilized platform than a barbaric one similar to Internet Bloodsports on Tonka's channel. There is also a recent tweet out there that Warski wanted to settle things down. Tonka also has around 1,500 to 3,000 people watching his streams between Monday and Friday, which is a significant boost since the beginning of Internet Bloodsports. Baked Alaska has also joined Internet Bloodsports as well, has become a lot more famous because of it, especially when he had Tariq Nasheed on one of his streams debating Jared Taylor, you know, the polar opposites of each other. Also, other channels such as Kronos, American Pride, and Swedish Mate have clips from these streams if you're interested in learning more about Internet Bloodsports. But the crux of this video is to answer the question, what is Internet Bloodsports? To me, it's entertainment. You know how the WWE tries to put on a show for the fans no matter what, even if it is scripted? Well, Internet Bloodsports is pretty much the same thing, besides matches not being scripted. It's like if Congress yelled at each other in debates. Oh wait, don't they do that already? Or if you would mix boxing and chess into one sport. Oh wait, that already exists. Don't expect every stream to have high-octane action or be as entertaining as the live stream. Since things aren't always scheduled, it can be random on how things turn out, like having a special guest on, or two random people fighting over who's more of a cuck. You never know for sure. Overall, Internet Bloodsports has been an influential rollercoaster ride of debates, criticisms, and has become a new way for people to interact with each other on YouTube. What started as a simple talk show or an anti-SJW channel have now become the epicenters for verbal assault against one another and to some extent intellectual debates that have expanded the Overton window. Internet Bloodsports is not for everyone, and should be taken with caution, as you might be challenged at any moment to come onto the stream. Also, Internet Bloodsports has a website now that you can watch things there at internetbloodsports.net. To finally end this video, I will leave you with one message.
Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood